Today I have a lesson on acoustic, but you could do this on electric. I'm going to teach you how to take chords and start doing musically interesting things with just a few basic simple chords, creating melodies. We'll work on some techniques like chucking and rhythmic stops, and we'll also work on some strum patterns and how to take, stock chords and really breathe life into them. A minor. If you take off your first finger, you have an A suspended second. Right? Go back to A minor and add your pinky on the high E string on that 3rd fret, and that's an A minor 7. All have a little bit different texture to them. Right? But all based off of this stock A minor chord. And then I'm going to go to the G major chord and make sure you play it like I'm showing you with your pinky on the high E string. You might not be familiar with that fingering, right? You probably are playing a G chord like this or like this, right? Both G chords. The reason why you need to grab it is because we need this first finger free, because we're going to grab that C note on the B string on that 1st fret and making it a G add 4 chord. We're adding the 4th in the key of G. That's C note. And obviously if you're playing it like this, you can't grab it. You need that first finger free. That's the sound we want when we go to that G chord. Right, and then later on, I'm playing an E minor. You could add some embellishments on that. Add your 3rd finger on that F sharp note, high E string, 2nd fret. That's adding a 2 to the E minor, or 2nd. It says E minor add 2. And then we'll go into an A minor 9. And all it is, if you know A suspended 2nd, just slide that whole thing up to the 5th fret. Don't play the low E string. Love that chord. That's an A minor 9. Just simple, simple chords. And then we're going to go to a C major 7. It's kind of like a C major chord, which you all probably know and love, right? Just take that first finger off. Have C major 7. Love major 7 chords. They're so sweet and jazzy sounding. And then just move that C major 7 chord up a whole step or 2 frets. Right? So you're playing kind of like a D, and we're adding some notes, adding the 6. We could even add our pinky on the high E string to that A note. Right? So you kind of just play the C major 7, moving it up, right? So the progression is based off of those chords. And what I'm doing is I'm adding techniques. I'm doing some hammer-ons, and I'm also embellishing the chord, and I'm using a chucking, right? I'm rhythmically slapping the guitar. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm doing a hammer-on from that A suspended 2nd, and just come down hard with that first finger to the A minor chord. That's a really cool technique, and you can do that with all kinds of chords. Remember, these are techniques I'm showing you in these examples, right? But you blast this across all your playing. That's how you get to the next level. You're taking your chords, doing musically interesting things with them. Okay? So I kind of take that finger on and off, and then I'm adding the pinky to get the A minor 7th. All right, so let's get that down first. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a down stroke, and I'm hammering. Okay, so just practice that. And then an upstroke. And then the chuck. That's very important because we're going to start off the G chord with that too. Okay, now the chucking, all I'm doing is I'm striking the strings with the palm of my hand at the same time I'm going down them. That's going to take a little while to sound good, but notice I'm not using this hand. That's the sound you want. I'm muting the strings, my palm is hitting them at the same time the pick is. So the pattern, that's what you want to get down first. Down hammer, up, down chuck. And then the rest of the Then I come down with another downstroke, but I go to that A sus2. I take off the first finger. Right? Just practice that. Then put the first finger back to the A minor chord. 2 downstrokes on the A minor. Now, stop the video, get that down. Okay? Then the next part is, I do 16th notes. Down, up, 1A, 1E, and up on the A minor 7 chord. So you add your pinky. That's what we have so far. Down hammer, upstroke, chuck, and that's a down chuck. You're always chucking those open chords on the downstroke. 2 downstrokes, then down, up on the A minor 7th. I'll write this on the screen too. Then go back to A minor, and then I kind of kill it. Notice I don't let it ring out. Just again for some more effect. And this is what you want to do. You want to add all these things to develop a laundry list of musically interesting things you do with your chords, right? So go nice and slow. Stop it. Downstroke on A minor. And then just do 2 more downstrokes on the A sus2. And you were just lifting our first finger. Right? So altogether you get this. I'll see if I can do it slow. Here's the 16ths. And that's it. Work that up to speed. Then go right to the G chord. Notice I did the same thing on the G chord. I went. So again, that's that down. I didn't do a hammer, but I went down, up, and then a chuck. Notice I don't hear other strings ringing. At first, when you're doing the chuck, you're not going to get it that clean. It takes practice. Remember, your playing is an evolution. So, down, up, down, chuck, then add 4. Add that first finger on that B string, first fret. And then I'm just going to take it on and off and do the same pattern as we did on the A minor chord, except here we're just going between that add 4 and the G. So I'll do that slow. On for the 16th notes, off and then on for the last 2 downstrokes. Something like that. Now, I'm just giving you an example. Try different combinations once you get this down. Put your own spin on it. On that G chord again. Then go back to A minor. Go to E minor, and again we're starting off with that down, up, chuck to the A minor 9. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down. You can even think of it like that on the E minor. Down, 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 down. A minor 9. Right? Back and forth between those. If you want to add in some fun on the E minor, add that add 2. On the A minor 9, I'm adding my pinky to that B note on the high E string, 7th fret. Just to give it a little different color, right? You can do that 4 times. Then you go to that C major 7th chord. And there's the building where we'll kind of build it up to get back to the beginning again, to the A minor. So on that build, you could use all downstrokes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like 8 notes. Slide it up a whole step. And then I built it up even more by on that going up a whole step on that D chord is start off with the downstrokes and down up 16 notes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. And then maybe grab that A note, 5th fret high E string with your 3rd finger. Then you can just do like a little slide, and you're back to the beginning. So I'll go slow from the E minor. A minor 9, back to E minor. Throwing in that add 2. See how I threw that high A note in there? Now C major 7. Up a whole step. Embellish. Back to the beginning. Okay, so you can see what we can do with just a few chords that you probably know, and how we could take those and really create something creative, musically interesting, fun, different, melody. You can write songs with it. It's limitless what you could do. I hope you enjoyed that. Hey, don't forget, click on that link below. I'll send you a free ebook. It's a killer little resource you can use. Click on that subscribe link because we'll notify you when we have some new videos out. All right? I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Keep putting those guitars in your hands every day, even if it's only for 10 minutes, and I will see you in the next lesson. Rock on!